Okay, so on here we're going to start adding the stitches. So using my pen tool, you can use black if you want to, but I'm just going to make it into blue. Let me actually use brighter colors so that way you can see it better. So here I am going to draw my J stitch here. This is called a J stitch because it looks like the letter J. Okay, and then here I am going to go back to my stroke window, which is window stroke, and then I am going to click onto dashed line right here. Click onto your dashed line, and then I will make the dash 3, and then 2 on your gap. 3, 2, point. Okay, PT, right? So here, okay. So just in case if it doesn't say PT on yours, what you can do is you can go to Illustrator CC where it says, and then go to Preferences, and then go to Units. Okay, Illustrator CC, Preferences, Units, and then here, General, and then Stroke, you can make that into points. Okay, points. Here, you can drop points, and then Stroke needs to be points. Okay, and then now using this stroke that we have created, I am going to create the line on the bottom. Okay, and then if you click letter P, you can stop your pen tool and then restart. And this is going to be your stitch, and then click letter P as in pen tool, and then that's it. Save, file save, and then from here I am just going to, in my layers, hide my main layer so that I can see how I did on my sketch. So it was a pretty quick sketch, and I am just going to select this outer edge only. So using your selection tool, click onto the line on your outer edge only. Okay, so do not select everything. That's not how we are going to do it. Only select right here on the line of the pen, and then I am just going to increase the stroke weight here to, let me try 1.5. Okay, a little heavier, or you can even use 2. But okay, so you can try 2, but make it a little heavier on the outer edge. Okay, otherwise it just looks too thin. It just looks too thin. I think in this case we can use 2. Right, and then make sure that you're saving, and then now we are going to bring our marble, the marble pattern that we created from 2 weeks ago. So go back to your Schoology. See, this is my Schoology. Okay, and then I will bring that marble swatch back. Okay, so on my Schoology here, I have my marble here, and then go ahead and click that once so that you can start downloading. So make sure that you're downloading the file. And then when you open this file, I would, so whether you save this on your desktop, if you're using PC, okay, you probably have different ways to download. And then make sure that you open this in your Illustrator. Okay. When you open this in your Illustrator, you're going to end up having 2 different files, right? One is a marble, and then the other one is a sketch that we just did together. So I am just going to select both of these 2 together, holding on to my Shift key, select both, and then edit copy. So we're going to have to copy. Okay, this is very important to do it this way. Otherwise, okay, it's not going to work. So select everything, edit copy, and then you will come back to your Paint sketch. Just come back to your Paint sketch, and then edit paste. Edit paste this way. So when you copy and paste these 2 patterns that we made, if you open window swatches, okay, the swatches will be saved. It's saved here automatically. Okay, so even if you delete these files from here, okay, it will still remain here. Okay. So make sure that you copy both of these. Okay, edit copy, and then come back here, come back to your Paint file, and then edit paste. Okay, So we're going to make these into a marble, and then you can also go back to your folder from here, and then I will upload the swatch folder in today's folder as well. Okay, so in here I do have a swatch folder as well. So you can go here and then you can we'll combine the swatch with the pattern. So pick your own swatch, pick a swatch. So you can do a denim if you want to. I have few denims on here. You can do denims, and you can also do just plain twirls. It's up to you. I'm just going to use this one, and then I will go ahead and then drag this image. So if you're using a PC, you cannot just drag. You have to right click and then save or download, and then you have to open. Okay, you have to place or open in your Illustrator. Okay, so from here, I'm just going to add this one in here. Okay, so if you are using a window, and if you have to right click to download or save, and then if you're going to, in your Illustrator, go to File, Open, right? You have to do the same step here. You have to open that file, and then you have to, let's pretend that this is your swatch file. You have to copy, edit, copy, and then you have to come back to your Pant file, and then you have to paste in order to get this right. Okay, and then once you have that swatch in this file, all you have to do is open your swatches window, and then you have to drag that in there. It has to be saved in here in order to be used as a swatch format. And after you do that, you can delete from here. Okay, so here I am going to use my group selection tool. So remember that I am using this group selection tool. Just keep holding on to your drag selection tool and then choose the second option, and then click onto this outer edge. Outer edge, make sure that your fill is forward by clicking that once, and then you're going to fill this one in. So on here, you can double click on your scale tool. This is your scale tool. Turn all of these options off, and I'm just going to reduce it down to 50. Remember, I am only using patterns on here. None of these, only pattern. Preview, and then this is how it looks. Okay. All right, so I'm going to click OK on here now. Okay, I am going to use my group selection tool again, and then click on here on this piece again. Okay, and then we'll do edit, copy, edit, paste in front. So it's not just copy and paste, it's copy and then paste in front, and then you will come back here and then fill it with marble. And then I am going to open, okay, window, and then transparency, window transparency, and I will go ahead and then lower my opacity. Drop down where it says the opacity, and then I will go ahead and then lower. And I want to give a slight marble effect on top. Okay, just like that. So compared to this, which is too harsh, if you lower your opacity. So, drop it down little by little and then see how it looks. Okay, and then this is how it will look with my marble, which is very subtle and soft, and I like it. Okay. Before it was too strong, but I like this so much better. And then on the rest, you can decide. You can go ahead and then fill in. Make sure that you are using the same scale on here, and then on here, okay, you can maybe use a different color. It's totally up to you. Okay, so let me go ahead, and I am just going to use a different color swatch on here. Okay, so I have a new swatch here that I brought from that folder, and I'm going to place that in my swatches window and then delete. And I will go ahead and then select both of these two lines. So using my group selection tool, click on here, hold on to your shift key, select the other piece that's behind, and then apply. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and select these one more time. Okay, these two, holding on to my shift key, and I'll do edit copy, edit paste in front. And then I will go ahead and then use a marble, okay, marble. And then I will go ahead and then reduce my opacity. So I have black on here. And I have a few different marbles on here, so I can go ahead and try different options. Okay, if you want, you can use my marble file, and then from here you can recolor. Do you remember how to recolor? So select everything and then go to here, recolor, and then you can kind of recolor from here. You can recolor from here, and then just draw a rectangle box. Okay. So after you recolor everything, turn that into a pattern. Okay, turn that into a pattern by going into Object, Pattern, Make. You know that step, right? And then after you do that, after your new pattern is saved in your swatches window, draw a big rectangle box and then fill this rectangle box with a new pattern that you just made. And then from here, you can edit copy, okay? And then come back to this page and then edit paste. That will automatically add your new swatch into your swatches panel. Okay. Okay, so I like this one. I'm going to save. And then the last thing that I am going to do is I am going to just update my stitch color. So I only have 3, so I'm just going to hold on to my shift key and then select those. And then let me go ahead and then I'm going to go ahead and then use neutral color right here. And then that will be it. Okay, so please use your marble file, whether it's from mine or your marble that you created 2 weeks ago. And then I want you to finish this paint sketch and then combine it with the marble swatch that you created. Okay, thank you very much, everyone. Have a wonderful 2 weeks of break, and I hope to see you all back, okay, after our 2 weeks of break. Okay, stay safe and healthy, everyone. Thank you.